Alright, let's see if we can get rolling here, guys. We're leaving, we're right here in the heart of Trenton Elks Lodge. We've already got one of the semi trucks and the header over in the field, so Robert and I are moving the combine and the buggy. We got a pickup spotted over there where we can hop in the pickup, come back and get the service truck and the gray truck, and at that point we'll have everything moved over there. Gonna be lots of traffic for this little part of the journey. Like I said, we're right here in the heart of Trenton. We're on the Trenton bypass. They built the bypass around Trenton, and I dang if Trenton didn't move out here on the bypass. We got 1, 2, 4 red lights on the bypass now. I should have let Robert run, got in front, because I can run a lot faster than he can. We'll see if we can't give him time. Alright, he's right behind us. Y'all probably can't see it. I'm watching this woman trying to load her dog. Well, right there's the, that's the first weight I've seen drilled.
They got weight already drilled on that.
10-4. I used to custom harvest that farm right there. Alright guys, y'all all the time hear me talk about we're moving out to the lake. Well, right here's what I'm talking about. This is the Gibson County Lake. And this ain't the lake we go to play at on the pontoon. This is fishing only lake. I've tried fishing it a little bit. I've never had much luck on it. I think I'll just stick to fishing my pond. But yeah, when I'm talking about going out to the lake, that's what I mean. Most of that ground we work is right there on the back side of it. Got one little 6-acre farm on the access road to it. Come on, girl. Come on. Don't give up on me, baby. That's a stout son of a gun right there. That old hell brings it. Them old hills brings them to its knees. see what Robert picked up last night in the dust. Is it just... Oh. Just a big chunk of dirt?
Don't know if it's that or an anthill.
Could possibly be. We shall let the earth reclaim it. Guys, we're gonna try to get by this season with this knife and decide whether we're gonna keep the SCH system or change it. But needs a new knife, or at least we may buy a new knife for it and then take this one out, pull this one out, and put new sections on it. I always like to keep a spare sickle for my headers. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna keep the SCH system on it, I guess. I was gonna clean out the stone trap there and make sure we didn't pick any pick up any chunks last night. You know, Robert, we're not very smart. If we were smarter men, we would have. Yep. One piece of driftwood. Two pieces of driftwood. Just trying his best to bend our brand new rasp bars. Well, the wind's blowing, that's good. 3 pieces of driftwood. Tell me you watched Sesame Street as a kid without telling me you watched Sesame Street. Yeah, it's been, it chewed on it pretty good there. That one, yeah. Boy, a lot of times it'll get them smooth. We didn't show it, but we had to rebuild this cylinder right here. Them old seals come out in pieces. Y'all see the new red wiper seal there. We got a seal kit ordered for that one for when it starts leaking. Alright, I'm gonna go put the camera back on Robert's tractor there where he's got it for later, and we're gonna take my pickup and go get the service truck. We'll leave that pickup over there in the other field, and we'll get the semi truck and the service truck. Lots of strategic planning goes in to this. No, these are not my tractors. These are our landlord's tractors. So we're just putting the header on and stuff out here in his barn lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, children of all ages. Let's fire it up. So, first thing we gotta do is get the old yield monitor fired up. Get the tablet fired up here. Turn on my mobile hotspot to upload my data. Ease down the road here a piece. There, I ain't even got started good and there it comes. across this road ditch here. Robert unhooked his header last night and pulled it down the road, and I bet dust blew off of it for 10-15 minutes. Alright, I told you it was a little short run there. Ain't too sure I can get in the drive here very easy. I could be wrong. But I think these right here are going to be some real beans. Come on. Okay. There we go. Run a pretty high fertility program on them. We actually worked this ground up in river bottom beans. We no-tilled them. Robert planted these beans right here in the pouring down rain. He finished this little 1 acre spot up. About this, or that's the only thing I don't like about this orbit rail is that some gun will reach up there and catch every tree limb there is. We took we actually worked this field up before we bought our crumbler. Double basket crumbler to go behind our disc. We run the disc twice over this. Case IH 496 on 7.5 inch bases. Here we had the worst luck planting soybeans. We got rained out more times planting soybeans than I believe we ever have. Every time we fire up planting soybeans, we get rain. But he finished this field up all he liked. It was about an acre. He finished it up in the pouring down rain. And it wasn't no small rain. It was a big rain too. And I believe every one of them come up. I couldn't believe we didn't have to come back over here and replant them. These beans over here are threshing good for some reason. Well, welcome back here. We're cutting along on these beans, averaging in the 50s. These right through here is cutting about 62. You know, pretty good beans for this old thin hill. Of course, naturally, everybody else is making 10, 15 bushel better than us. You know, on corn, everybody makes 20 bushel an acre better than us, so I don't know. When you tell your yields, always make sure that you wait to the end. Let everybody else tell theirs first, that way you can be the last liar. I'm telling you. make what they make. We got a daggum rattling noise in my combine and I cannot find it. I have looked. I looked for an hour. And if it wasn't for talking to you fine folks on YouTube, I would just I would turn the radio back up where I didn't have to hear it rattling. It's about to drive me bonkers. Everything's working fine. I checked the fader house chain. I thought it was the fader house chain. It's not the fader house chain. We're unloading here. Been one of them days, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I may have thrown y'all across the cab there. Our goal today, I originally said we was gonna cut this 17 acres and cut another 12. Well, our goal today is to get this 17 acres finished up. And I forgot to put the friggin' combine back together, put the shields back on the combine. I don't care if we're going. We'll put them back on when we get done. They was cut, I don't know what happened. They was cutting fine with the roll, and then we got to pushing piles. The next thing I know, I had a wad of dirt caught up in there, and I just said, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta pick your battles, and we're just gonna cut them on an angle. Yeah, don't you go off on me. Try running my rail a little more forward and see what happens. he can tell what he's got on, what he's being able to put on there or not. Hope he's just looking. Them dang beans makes it hard to get a full truckload because they stack up tall.